Accord Party has dissociated itself from the Ibadan Declaration. Professor Chris Imumale, the national chairman of the party, has said that the use of its logo and other paraphernalia were illegal because the meeting didn't have its own support and authorization. We've also had a faction of the PDP against it, and of course the Labour Party and several other stakeholders. So how the Ibadan Declaration will work out, only time will tell. Let's move on to other story. The National Democratic Congress, NDC, has made fresh moves to get Peter Obi and Rabi Musa Kwankwaso to become the presidential and vice presidential candidates under its platform ahead of the 2027. They made a fresh move saying the deadline has just 2 weeks left and they've got to make that decision now or never. Meanwhile, the OK movement is gathering momentum, which is the Obi Kwankwaso movement. How all of that will also shape 2027 is just a matter of days, weeks, and months as we move towards 2027. In Lagos State, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat has had a strategic meeting with the Chief of Staff to Mr. President, Femi Gbajabiamila, and he says this is a strategic engagement as it makes further consultations, becoming the man that will take over from Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who meanwhile has endorsed Hamzat for the governorship position in Lagos State. Whether the leader of the party, both in Lagos State and at the federal level, talking about the Jagaban himself, will concede to that, we don't know yet, but this is just what is up there. And meanwhile, Mr. President has again given the mandate to conduct primaries and of course into governorship, senatorial, House of Representatives, and other key position to the National Working Committee of the APC. Already, sales of form already on, and of course, aspirants are working towards getting the respective forms just to ensure that they're able to express their interest and then request for nomination from their political parties. We had heard earlier that state governors and their party executives have the mandate, but that has changed with the latest development of Mr. President giving that responsibility to the National Working Committee of the party. That's exactly what should be done, and it means that we're going to see a more transparent process in the primaries of the APC, which is just around the corner. Moving on the road to 2027, Shehu Gabam has been confirmed as the authentic chairman of the Social Democratic Party SDP, following a Court of Appeal Abuja Division's ruling which reaffirmed his position. And some say this is going to stir up and trigger another round of crisis in the Social Democratic Party SDP. APC National Secretary, talking about Ajibola Bashiru, has mocked former Vice President and a chieftain of the ADC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, for falling asleep during the one presidential candidate summit from the coalition of political parties which took place in Ibadan. And former Vice President was caught asleep in that meeting, and which of course he is now taking to his Twitter handle to react. Meanwhile, the National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Felix Moka, has described the comments made by Governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, as unworthy of a sitting governor. Seyi Makinde has expressed his anger over what he described as attempts to bring Nigeria into a single-party system based on some of the happenings in the country right now, referencing an incident that happened in the 60s in which Operation Wetyear came into force. Operation Wetyear was an incident that followed the disputed Western Region elections in which opposition party were baited with fuel and set ablaze. He went on to say that Ibadan remains the wild west, and that has attracted a lot of reactions, particularly from the APC National Scribe. Well, if you like videos like this, kindly follow me on Facebook, like, comment, and share. And please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel at Sunny Duke TV.